Class, a very pleasant morning to all of you. Today, I, Richa Parekh from St. Thomas High School, Mahua, am here to further continue with the subject of English for the students of class 7th. My dear students, during the previous lecture, we started unit number 3, that is sports, and we completed up till activity number 3. So, today we are going to start with activity number 4. Let's see activity 4. Have you heard or read about the disability sports? Read the details of such sports. So, what is disability sport? The people, those who are physically disabled, for them, a kind of sports activities are arranged, and this kind of activities are considered as disability sports. While the sports has value in everyone's life, it is more important in the life of a person with disability. This is because of the rehabilitative influence sports can have not only the physical body but also rehabilitating people with a disability in the society. So, what is rehabilitative? Rehabilitative, that is, having the quality of returning someone or something to be good or healthy condition, state, or the way of living. So, the person, those who are having disability, and for them, this sports is a kind of recreation which helps them to build their space in the society. Furthermore, that is, moreover, sports teaches independence. Nowadays, people with disability participates in the high performance as well as in competitive and recreational sports. So, sports teaches oneself to be independent, and the people with disability participate in the performances as well as in the competitions which give them or provide them a quality of enjoyment. Number of people with disability involved in sports and physical recreation is steadily increasing around the world, with the organized sports of athletes with disability divided into three main disability groups: sports for deaf, sports for the persons with physical disability, and the sports for the person with intellectual disability. So right now across the world, the kind of disability sports is getting their ratio increased. The people with disability are participating in the sports all over the world, and hence these athletes are the sports activities for these athletes are basically divided into three parts. Those three parts are sports for the deaf, sports for the person who are physically challenged, and sports for the person those who are having mental disability, that means the intellectual disability. From the late of 1980s, organizations began to include athletics with disability in the sports events such as Olympic and Commonwealth Games. So about these games you must have heard since very long, and you might be having a great idea about what Olympic Games and Commonwealth Games are. So from 1980 onwards, the organizations started including the athletes and including the sports for these athletes, those who are physically challenged. However, many sports are practiced by the person with disability outside the formal sports movement. For example, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair dancing, weightlifting, swimming, and many other sporting activities you can enjoy if you are mentally or physically challenged. So, not only for Olympic and Commonwealth Games, many other activities are also conducted outside this formal sports movements. That means many other competitions, not on the basis of Olympic or Commonwealth, on various standards, this competition are held, which includes wheelchair basketball, wheelchair dancing, weightlifting, and many other different activities. Do you like this idea of having a separate sports for the disabled? Yes, obviously we can say that we like these ideas for the disabled people, because the disabled people are generally ignored a lot by the common people. We think that they cannot do, or we can think that they cannot do anything, and thus they are discouraged. To encourage them, we must show their ability. Physical or intellectual sports are very important. Also, the sports are important for their rehabilitation. They can feel encouraged, and when they play, they feel that they can do the things which normal people can also do, which helps them to provide a good kind of happiness, and hence they can rehabilitate themselves. Sports are also important for recreational activity. Being out of the box for their limited monotonous acts, they get scope to show off their abilities, and hence they get recreation. Sports also brings color to their dull life. So here is the next part of this activity, that imagine different sports or games for the disabled people and complete the following table. So sports or games for the deaf, that is skiing, badminton, basketball, volleyball, cycling, cricket, football, etc. Sports for the persons with physical disability, that is blind cricket, blind golf, football, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair football, hockey, etc. The sports for the persons with intellectual disability, that is badminton, skiing, floor hockey, football, golf, etc. The very next question here is, how can you bring the happiness in the life of the person who is disabled? Note two things that you can do. Compare your ideas with your friends. So what are our views that we can do? We can have a small kind of act for these people, those who are physically challenged, so those who are disabled. We can write those things. You can write it on your own. This question is what you will write on your own. Until then, I will share a PDF in which the first two questions will be shared. So till then, my dear students, here we are at the end of this video. You can write activity number 4 in your fair book. Thank you and have a nice day.